last week I was fortunate enough to be able to tour the warehouse for AP Hassinger and Equine Healthcare International. And this week I get to share with you the barn tour for Hassinger Rehab Rehabilitation Center, as well as where they stand their stallions and do their hunter training. There's also a little bit from the warehouse as well that I wasn't able to fit into last week's video. I hope you enjoy.
This is the hot walker. I want to point out, unfortunately, due to recent events, there is a fire extinguisher here. Because anytime there's something electrical, there should be a fire extinguisher, as we're learning the hard way in the equestrian world.
Certainly. So we've got the rubber throughout here. I know a lot of people like to put horses on concrete with mats, but we feel that's a bit unsafe for the rehab horses. So we do have a little more work because we have to pick it often, but this is a complete rubber footing that we take out and completely replace annually, and then a 60-foot round pen in here that we utilize if we need to for lunging, or if Dr. Hassinger wants to assess a horse, etc., or it's controlled turnout if we have somebody that needs to go out in a controlled environment, we can keep an eye on them.
I think a lot of us are watching online, everyone getting the yearlings ready for the thoroughbred sales.
Certainly.
They're using this a lot.
We do a lot of thoroughbred yearling prep here, and we utilize this as a tool for their fitness.
As well as the hills as well.
We do. Interesting, in the sand hills, which is pretty flat, we're very fortunate to have a grade up here to the racetrack. So we utilize actually every element here. We use the front field. We like to set up a small derby course on grass so the horses have an opportunity to train on a different footing.
Are all the derbies on grass?
No,
Okay.
Most of them are not. Occasionally you will still see a few, so we like to have the opportunity to train on both. So we offer the derby jumps on grass. Of course, we keep some small schooling jumps for the ponies and the young horses on grass, because we also feel that they need to have access to different footing. They need to understand how to carry themselves on grass versus carrying themselves in different footing.
And that's from a vet's wife, right?
Yeah.
You have several vets that work within
We do.
your brand, correct?
We do.
What do we call it? Your brand, your hospital?
Our vet clinic.
Vet clinic, okay.
So as we come up here, a number of years ago, we weren't utilizing the racetrack for racehorses any longer. So we currently just use the top part of the track for rehabs. It's a nice, straight, flat portion of the track for walking and trotting and cantering in straight lines when they're not ready to turn. And as we come up, there's just a slight grade, so we do a lot of serpentines here. So we'll start down here and we'll do walk, trot, and canter serpentines up and down, because the grade is level enough so that it's not too steep. We're not going to risk pulling a tendon or a ligament. Footing is good because in the sand hills, the natural footing here is sand under the grass. So it's absolutely world-class footing, which is why we actually have a farm here in the sand hills.
Amen to that.
As we kind of come up here to the top of the track, you'll be able to appreciate some of the elements of the farm that we really appreciate and enjoy, not just for training, but for rehabbing the horses. You can get sort of a better vantage point from here and see the elements that are available.
Oh, wow,
so the riding ring is quite large. I can actually put 4 20 by 60 dressage arenas in here. So we do have the elements for the dressage arena on the other side. We'll bring it out quite often, and then we'll set up hunter courses, jumper courses, derby courses, gymnastics. Next week is gymnastics week. As you can see, we have some small jumps out here for the ponies. This past month we've been training on grass because the footing is lovely. It's not too hard. It's just a little bit of a break from being in the ring so they don't get sour. And then of course they can do hill work and ride up front over the larger jumps. Of course, the craft horse walker. And then the building right in front of you, which we can go take a look at, is our breeding clinic. So there we collect our stallions and process them for shipment during breeding season.
The mobile clinic to Tryon, Ocala, Wellington.
We take it kind of everywhere.
Do you take it to Congress with you
We
as well?
do. It's actually getting ready to leave to go spend the month of October at the Quarter Horse Congress in Columbus, Ohio, where there's 10,000 entries.
Absolutely. Yep.
And then it will go straight from there to Oklahoma City for the AQHA World
Worlds.
Championships. And then it comes home, and then we get organized to go south.
Okay, so we have the Aqua Pacer and
The ECB cold saltwater leg spa. Oh, baby! This is a Sir Sandro colt. He was a little bit late this year, but he's a wonderful Sir Sandro colt that we love, named Sailor. And then this...
For hunters, ideally, correct? Hunters and jumpers?
Yes, and this lovely lady's a little sweaty at the moment. This was an ICSI baby, so we're excited about her.
So you harvested the egg from the mare.
We did. We harvested eggs from the famous hunter mare Coco Chanel. Beautiful, long-legged, stunningly gorgeous, moving, dirty filly at the moment is a Caducee Coco Chanel filly, and she was an ICSI baby carried by a surrogate. I love her. I know. So as you see, Dr. Hassinger and our trainer, Caroline Willard-Bryles, is still here. You know, we stay late. We're very passionate about all the horses in the barn and their care. We're hands-on, so it's not just passed off to the grooming staff, which are amazing, and we couldn't do it without them. But, you know, we do feel it's really important to be boots on ground here. So you will see myself, you'll see Dr. Hassinger, you'll see any of the other vets, many of our technicians, they're all here. Because we do, I mean, we make up grain, we check medications, we check wraps on legs, we put wraps on legs, so it's not that we're just...
well, it's important because it always leads back to you, right?
It does.
Who's responsible, right?
It
And
does.
it's also good to know and be supportive. What is this, Amy?
Oh, this is the most perfect baby. So, okay, so smile for the camera.
Oh, we're on the TheraPlate. Is this the TheraPlate?
Yes, this is the TheraPlate. And this is our pony nicely done. So it's a full actual TheraPlate stall system, so the whole stall vibrates. And anyhow, this is one of our...
And you can put black polish on. You have that with Equine Healthcare International. I did not order it because it is illegal for dressage, but it is not illegal for Arabs, quarter horses.
Yeah, certainly.
Yep. Yeah. Oh, you're so cute. And the paper is for...
he's going to get poulticed. He
Poulticed.
jumped around a little bit today, and so we're going to poultice his little legs up and just protect them. You know, when we jump the horses, we ice them or poultice them because we feel it's a part of their aftercare when we ride. So as they're getting ready for lunch, we're just finishing up our evening work with the horses in their care. So he's going to get some poultice on his little cute legs because he jumped around today.
The stocks for
Yes.
the mares.
Yep, stocks for the mares. And then we have plenty of room here for the stallions. And then we have an adjustable phantom because we have stallions of different heights that come in here to be collected.
Never want strain on a stallion.
No.
That's why we do it this
Nope,
way.
it really makes their back and stifles a bit sore if it's not adjusted properly. So we have cocoa mats, the rubber flooring here, nice and quiet wall. We shut these up. Actually, some of the stallions like the doors to be open. They actually like
Whatever
to
the
look
boys
around
like.
their farm, and they're very large and in charge. Others want it quiet, so we certainly will shut them up for them. Stocks for palpating mares and breeding them right here on site. And then inside here is our laboratory where all the semen's processed and any embryos, anything, all the magic happens
Do you do embryo
behind that
transfer
door.
as well?
We are just starting. Yes.
And there's a new one.
ICSI.
ICSI.
We've been doing, we don't do ICSI here, but we do partner with other veterinary clinics so we can harvest oocytes or the eggs, send them off, and then send the semen, and then they will combine those in, certainly in a petri dish, wait for some embryos to grow, and then they actually freeze them first, and then they'll inseminate the mares.
It's just amazing what science is doing.
We have quite a few. In fact, we have an ICSI baby, which I'll show you, one of Caducee's foals by the famous Coco Chanel mares in the barn right now.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but you can genetic test them
You can.
through that. So we don't even have to run the risk of putting a genetically deformed or a carrier of something.
Absolutely. And through our biomedical company, Hassinger Biomedical, we're actually working on this really interesting cutting edge procedure where we can separate X and Y chromosomes now. So you can actually just inseminate a mare with semen that's just X or just Y.
Oh, wow.
But we aren't bringing that to market quite yet because we're not sure of the ramifications of that. But certainly the technology exists in a really interesting way. We've had a lot of fun working with our scientists developing that product after we developed our ProVet system, which was one of the fastest regenerative therapy systems in the world.
Y'all are just amazing. I absolutely love it. You clearly have an absolute passion for equine healthcare.
We do.
Performance.
We do. We love
growth
it.
of our sports. And I love the diversity. I know that y'all are exceptional hunters.
Well, we do both. I do quarter horses.
Yep.
I certainly, while we show hunters, the foundation of all of our training is dressage.
Yes.
So you'll see us out here and we're lengthening, we're shortening. We are doing lateral work. We're collecting. We're always working on balance. We're thinking about where our horse is in proximity to the rail. So while we might not be formally competing at a dressage competition and saluting at X, we certainly are using all the foundational elements from dressage, which is the foundation of all riding, regardless if you're riding Western or English, within what we do. Even the quarter horses that we ride and show, it's all about collection and balance, regardless of what show garb
from
you
the
happen to have
hind
on.
leg, not the hand. Hind leg, not the hand.
Back to front. The pleasure horses are on a drape. They have no contact.
Absolutely.
But they still collect and balance from the leg and seat.
No cheating to do it correctly. But yeah, dressage is what we do in between the jumps, right?
That's what you do. The jumps just get in the way of your flat work.
Absolutely.
If your flat work's good, the jumps aren't good.
Right? Say it louder for the cheap seats in the back. Can we go see the warehouse?
Yeah, let's go.
Perfect.
This is kind of where the magic happens. This is where all of the AP Hassinger design breeches and show clothing come in. And we go through everything in quality control, check everything here. But as you can see, we have a variety of breeches and sizes. These are our night moves, which are beautiful, beautiful black front zip with sparkles and a beautiful knee patch that's in blue. And look, the sock bottom is in blue as well.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
And these are suede.
Yes. And some
all of them are suede. Oh, and then the back
pockets.
And they're actual pockets.
They're actual real pockets.
Real pockets.
So these actually are a front and a side zip. And then we certainly have...
Look at the blue and the pink with the sparkle.
Yes, yes, we have the blue with the pink sparkle. I'll have to show you these. These are some of my favorites. These were originally designed for our junior line, but the adults liked them so much, we actually did these for adults. So they have the beautiful pink piping at the top and on the pockets, the pink crystal design, pink sock bottoms, and we actually did the pink pockets in the back. These are probably one of our biggest sellers right now because the navy and pink is certainly a beautiful popular color. Again,
and the green?
We do. We love, love, love green. It's a very traditional color.
Oh, I don't think I'm even showing how beautiful this green is.
So it's a beautiful sage green, super soft material with our signature crystal logo. Beautiful black suede, and it has a little silicone logo just for a little extra grip above your boot. Of course, the extended sock bottom, pockets on the back, and this also comes in a front and a side zip. So love my greens.
So I'm 18. Should I be your 40, or do you think I could wear like, I think 36, 38?
I'm thinking that we probably 36, 38 because the material is a very breathable material, and it's actually designed so that the very first time that you wear it and you get hot and sort of sweaty and make it your own, little secret, don't wash them the first time that you wear them or the second, even if they're dirty, because what's going to happen is when the fabric gets warm, it's going to expand and contract to fit you and your body. If you'll just let it do that for a day or two and then wash them, throw them in the dryer, it's almost as if you have programmed the fabric to fit your shape and your curves, or if you have, however your body is built, your musculature, the breeches actually will adhere to that if you'll truthfully just wear them a couple times, let them get dirty, and allow that fabric to shape based on your body shape. Then they're yours. They're really personalized to you. So of course we have the beautiful, this is the Sedgefield, and then of course this is one of our junior breeches. I showed you the black, but yes.
Let me go grab a pair, try some on. Let's see if they fit my plus size body, and I'll be right back.
Let's do it. She's a really
my
cute
bling.
Her lady jumpers.
Remember, I'm a size 18. These are size 36. She goes up through 40. New prototypes here.
We do.
What am I looking at? We're at a full cheek.
Yeah, it's a
Mullen mount.
Yeah, it's a full cheek mullen mount, soft bit. We're just testing different materials right now. So this is sort of a proprietary blend that we've been working on. Kind of similar to, I know there's a current trend to use sort of a solid or polymer mouth, and so we're just testing different bits and different configurations and different polymers now to see what's most comfortable in the horse's mouth. We certainly like these because the horse, when they close their mouth, can sort of make this mold to their palate. And certainly we know that we work on the palate, the tongue, and the corners of the mouth when we're communicating with the horse. So we often will test different materials such as this to see how palatable it is, making sure that the horses receive it well, don't have any reactions to it, and then different mouth styles. So yes, we certainly test a bunch of them here.
Because you work with all breeds, all different kinds.
We do.
The track horses, the warm bloods,
Everything.
the red head horses, the
With all the
sunset
horses,
ones.
certainly, yes.
And so here I'm looking at these pens. I think you said for the numbers, for the quarter horses, for the Arabs, for the open
Hunters
show
and jumpers,
horses.
and the hunters and jumpers. The United States Equestrian Federation at the hunter shows and jumper shows now require the numbers to be on all the horses. Even the grooms have to have the numbers when the horses are out hand walking or being lunged. So
these can be for your back or for the pad? Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so this is the AP Hassinger one, the
Hassinger
Hassinger
Farm, and the Equine Healthcare International one.
And then while we're here, we're seeing shoes and socks.
Yes, I'm super excited. We actually have developed a line of sport socks that we're really excited and passionate about. A lot of the socks out there are pretty, but yet maybe not functional. So this particular sock that we developed is kind of hard to see here. Is an interesting sock in that it's padded on the bottom. There is a supportive ankle. It's thinner on top. And then we combine that with fun patterns. And these patterns are actually hand developed by equestrian artists. This was actually developed by one of our local equestrian artists. We jokingly call this one show bills. And it's actually a show bill, some whiskey shots, our Pro Series derby bit and stirrups. So we have a couple of fun adult designs that we have. And then we're combining those. We'll be rolling out a matching shoe. So this is actually our show bills matching shoe. So the line will actually include these athletic socks and these beautiful designs that are hand drawn by the equestrian artist. Here's another one that's kind of fun that will be coming out for our English riders out there. This one is called Me Trying to Find a Distance, and it's jumps with a lot of algorithms here and some calculus, again with that same athletic bottom sock, and of course black at the top so that it doesn't peek out on top of your boot. And then it will also have the matching Me Trying to Find a Distance shoe. So we're excited about that. These are just a few samples, a little bit of behind the scenes look, and then this is yet another one that we have that will be coming out as well. And this is our horse tic-tac-toe. It's cute pink tic-tac-toe, cute slide on that you could actually wear to the barn when you're popping your boots off and you want something comfortable. They're elastic, really padded, soft footbed, padded ankle, but you can just pop these things right on, non-slip bottom. Fantastic. And they'll match your socks.
And this is where you do all of your prototypes. We were talking earlier about how no one these days understands.
Oh my gosh, I have to show you. So interesting thing, we always joke here in the warehouse when we have conferences, this generation of riders have never seen the traditional riding clothes that we were all raised with, whether it was hunters, jumpers, dressage, eventers, Arabs, etc. They have only been fed by the industry basic white shirts with snaps. So it's funny, it reminds me of the Hunger Games, and they're all tributes because you go in the show ring and everybody looks alike, and that's fine. But one of the things that we wanted to bring back and show to everybody is the fact that, you know, not that long ago, colored shirts with these rat catchers, as they call them, embroidered with our initials. And these are actually some of my own show shirts and some of the designs that we did. So we brought these out thinking that, you know, it's fun that this generation really needs an opportunity to see a lot of the shirts. This was my purple shirt with, of course, the embroidery. Okay, who remembers the Van Teal shirts? Who owned a Van Teal shirt?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and so this is one of those beautiful collars with my initial. So we're actually bringing these back. Not necessarily all of the colors, we'll bring back some colors, but our beautiful ladies Astra show shirts are very technical, but the collars are designed to be taller, which is what the judges have asked for. They don't like the short collars. They actually button in the back, so it's a cleaner look. And then you can get them embroidered with your initials, your barn logo, your horse's name, and then you can get it embroidered on the cuff. So it's a little more classic. So a little bit of an homage to our heritage and the colored shirts with embroidered monograms, but embracing all of the new wonderful technical features of shirts that we have now.
So Amy,
Yes.
AP Hassinger, from the entire Hassinger brand, the Hunter Jumpers, the entire Equine vet care, the Equine Healthcare International as well, with my favorite supplement in the whole wide world. Just, you know, again, I can't stress that enough. The Bit Balm, the Bit Butter, the Bit Tape, we didn't even cover, I don't think, half of it.
No, there's a lot.
What is the best way to find all of these products, to get in touch with you, to see about sizing?
Absolutely. It's really easy. You can reach out through our website. You can go to www.shopehipei.com. You can see our complete line of all of our equestrian healthcare products, including our Pro Series bits, our girths, our patented reins. That's for next time.
Okay.
A lot of new things coming out. If you're interested in our ladies equestrian fashion company, AP Hassinger Designs, www.aphassinger.us. You can see a lot of our current designs, some new designs. You can purchase right online. Certainly there's a guide to send you to tack shops where you can get some, but if you like to purchase online, just remember, if you purchase it and you take it and you are not absolutely in love with it, we will send a call tag at our expense and take it back, because we want it to fit. We want you to be comfortable in it, and we want you to weigh in on what you want. So you can go right there to the website and make comments about what you want to see in the industry and what you want to wear.
So you have juniors. What's the smallest size you make in adults?
Adults go down to a 20.
Okay, and then it goes to 40 for not all, but
20 to 40
most.
for ladies. Children, goodness, our kids go down to a child's 4, I believe. Everything, and we are rolling out our men's line come January 1st. So if you're showing this winter, our men's line will be available this
So
winter.
I want to show you the sparkle just one more time. Oh, in the light. But what I also want to say is, not all of them have the sparkle, so you don't have to have the sparkle.
No sparkle in mine. Mine are more
Yes.
the traditional breech. There's no sparkle
But
here.
I'm the bling girl, and so some sparkle, some not sparkle. Side zip, front zip. Thank you, Amy. I really appreciate it. Thank you for being inclusive, and thank you for educating all of us on all of it. We really appreciate it.
My
Thank you so
pleasure.
much.